YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Man, just like everything else in life, you guys, your replacement is never too far away from you. As a matter of fact, your replacement is sitting next to you. As a matter of fact, if you're at work right now, I want you to turn around and look your replacement in the eye. If you got a girl and she has guy friends, that guy right there is your replacement. Where you're going, best believe buddy is going to be moving in. Now, today, we are finally putting a button to this ESPN Ryan Clark situation. 2 weeks ago, after ESPN shockingly fired Ryan Clark while he was live, even though this was during ESPN's yearly layoffs, if you've been watching and paying attention, you kind of got the feeling that this was more personal. Especially with the NFL season coming up, Ryan was the most obvious choice to be on Monday Night Live. Somebody that's been with the company for 10 plus years, somebody that's obviously played in the NFL. What sense does it make to fire Ryan right before the season starts? Everybody knows Ryan is very outspoken. The man can be a little bit controversial. He speaks on social issues that a lot of sports journalists are not going to speak on.
Began his protest, it wasn't to fix a system that is broken. It was to try to change a system that works perfectly for the people it was built to work for. And when Doc Rivers is crying, that's fear, that's anger, that's hurt, and everything that he says is 100% true. He said he should just get to be a coach, but that's not just his responsibility. His responsibility is to coach. His responsibility is to parent. His responsibility is to teach, is to educate not only other young African Americans, but educate America about what it is to be a black man. And it's not just what it is to be a black man. I got an opportunity to speak at a town hall here locally last week. And, I was supposed to be, one of the speakers that people could listen to and that people.
And most times, a lot of these executives do not want somebody like that working for their company. They want to be able to control you. They want to be able to control what you say, how you think. And of course, if you guys know ESPN's audience, they are not here to be educated on racial injustices. Last week, even Ryan Clark himself came out and said he knew he couldn't be too black. Even though he tried to fit in, all he ever wanted to do was be accepted.
For 3 years, bro, we never shied away from any topic. Right. We never shied away from tackling anything. We did this year because I knew I couldn't have no beef. I knew I couldn't respond to disrespect, right? I knew, for lack of a better word, I couldn't be too black. What makes me sad is, even in trying to adjust to be at least more of what certain people wanted, they still fired. All I ever wanted to do was be accepted. If you ask me, probably the first Monday of football, when all my friends get to do something we did super special together, yeah, I'd probably change it. I'd probably work harder to be who they wanted me to be.
Well, fast forward a week later, right before football season, ESPN has officially hired Ryan Clark's replacement. Today, ESPN has hired Jason McCourty. Some of you guys might know Jason. He's a former Super Bowl champion. He's been on ESPN's lineup for a couple years now. So the guy is not somebody who ESPN picked up off the street. He knows football and he also knows ESPN and how they work. Now, this morning, Ryan Clark saw the announcement of his replacement and he wasn't hating. He actually offered support to him. He said, "Congrats, brother. Go kill it. Worked your way here. Blessings." Now, within minutes, a lot of people started coming at Ryan. Somebody said at least there would be no personal agenda and racist overtones with his analysis, unlike you. Somebody else said that would have been you if you weren't such a race baiter. Good riddance. Now, first of all, you're a certain kind of person if you got people making these comments. Listen, man, with all due respect to Jason, we all know what kind of hire this is. This is somebody that's not going to be outspoken, somebody that's not going to speak on any racial issues. issues, and ultimately, somebody that's going to fall in line every single time. This was a very safe hire for ESPN. If you had to go get a replacement for Ryan Clark, if you get somebody white, you're going to be accused of being racist. So Jason was pretty much your best option here. Listen, man, congrats to Jason. No, I do not think Ryan Clark was hating on him with his response. If you're somebody like Jason, just like it was for Ryan Clark, this is a dream job for you. However, you just gotta keep in mind, you and your white colleagues are not equal. If you say something executives don't like, best believe you're going to be on the chopping block as well. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of ESPN replacing Ryan Clark with Jason? Do you guys think Jason will be a good fit? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.